Rational Cowboys fan here. So proud of our defense. Those guys showed up today. The game would have looked a lot worse if it wasn't for them. I'm going to start off by saying that I've been trying to warn people all summer online that this is what we were to expect this year. Without Amari Cooper, without Gallup, without Cedric Wilson, all guys who are NFL starting caliber receivers at minimum. This is what Dak Prescott needs to succeed. He needs the offensive line to be fully intact. He is no Tony Romo. He cannot make plays on the fly with a makeshift line. The problem that I have is the constant banter online about whether Dak Prescott is elite, whether he's top 3, top 10, etc. Dak Prescott is about a top 13 or 14 quarterback. If the Dallas Cowboys, who I'm beginning to blame Kellen Moore just as much as Dak, if the Dallas Cowboys decided to run the football, whether it's successful early or not, you have to commit to the running game. You don't run the ball, we only got 3 yards, so I'm not running anymore. That's not how you run the ball in football, period. If the Dallas Cowboys decide to run the football behind Ezekiel Elliott, Dak Prescott, in those situations, are as undefeated as a quarterback. Now, what does that mean? Meaning, what I evaluate if I'm looking as a coach, I can't drop back and pass with this guy because he's 27 and 33 now after this loss when asked to throw more than we run. So that tells me if I sit back in the pocket with this guy and just try to win with his arm, we're going to lose more often than we win. But if I use this guy in a game manager situation, in a type situation, he actually plays pretty well. When they committed to the run on one of those drives, the drive, other than the penalty, looked pretty good. Dak's not bad when you don't ask him to throw so much. The problem is he's being asked to throw. Now, this so-called hand injury, I don't believe anything's wrong with Dak's hand. It's going to come out a bunch of this and a bunch of that, I'm sure, because I know how Jerry does. But I don't believe there's a goddamn thing wrong with Dak. He was still throwing the ball around. And I've seen Tony Romo play with way worse. So I don't really want to hear anything about my finger or my hand or all of this stuff. You need to get your ass back there and play quarterback. And you need to play quarterback a lot more efficiently than you were playing. Those passes that you were throwing behind Noah Brown's back, behind CeeDee Lamb's head, like, come on, man. Come on, man. Motherfuckers wide open going up the sideline on back shoulder passes and the ball's just sailing out of bounds. That has nothing to do with matchups. That has nothing to do with blocking. None of those things have anything to do with blocking. Because on one of those passes where you threw the ball clearly behind Noah Brown, he was wide open. And so were you. You didn't have anyone in your face. Dak Prescott is overrated and he's hot garbage. And we're going to have a long-ass season.